Good evening. My name is Jacqueline and these are cousins, and I would like to talk to you about Watchdogs. Now Watchdogs take place in Chicago, Illinois. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because it's interesting and I want to talk about it. It's pretty cool. It just have a lot of familiar places and all that stuff. Okay. So this story takes place in the lobby of a Merlin hotel. Aiden calls somebody. Aiden and that somebody he's calling named Damien. They was gonna hack into a building, but not actually robbing a building. They was gonna hack into a building and rob the Merlin. So he somehow uses his cell phone to hack in some type of security system. Now he's in a some kind of core router that they on. That's what they use to somehow go into the account, which is something new to be honest with you. So this guy in the knitted hat, saying his name is Damien, by the way, saying, look at the lies and the secrets floating in the COD. He just reached out, and after we just reached out and took it from the sky, it's mine. That's his exact words. So he thinks he can take all the money out of the building and keeps it and takes it all to himself, which is Aiden is doing all the work and he gets nothing. That don't make any sense. So I do agree with Aiden when he says ours, because they working together to take the money out of the building. So he logs into some kind of a smartphone. Dude he somehow took out $100,000 through his computer without getting their hands dirty. This dude is so excited about it. Aiden was like, do you hear yourself? So while Damien was taking all the money, someone else hacked in and tips off the security. They started to scan around the building. They're starting to scan around the building. You know why? Because Damien wants to go over there and see what the other hacker is doing. Mind you, my whole thing is, there is no such thing as being nosy and go see what that other person is doing when you're robbing them, when you're stealing something. That's like the Barkers robbing a bank and then went over there to see what Dilger is doing. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, Aiden was about to shut down. David was like, he was so scared. He was like, don't touch a thing. Security's already on him. Damien insists on staying on the router. Aiden has no choice, but he's shutting down. Aiden left the building. Next thing you know, moments later, one of the contractors found them too, Damien and Aiden. The voice called Maurice and tells him about the Milan job. So he orders him to take out Annie Peters and wipe out the whole family if he has to. Which means his sister, Nicole, and her 2 kids, which is his nieces and nephews. There's an opening. So next thing you know, there's an opening and Aiden's driving, and his niece and nephew. His niece name is Lena and his nephew name is Jackson. 2 thugs on a motorcycle just ran up on him and shoot at them. Car flipped over. Everybody survived but his niece. Months later, Aiden tracked Maurice down and roughed him up. He tried to get some answer from him, but Maurice is acting like he don't know. Really? So Aiden beat him up, choked him, throw him around. Maurice, and somehow Maurice is still lying. So all this time I'm thinking all this time he gets beat up, and not once that he talked. He's lying. First, he's lying and he's lying about it. He claims he heard stories about them, which is worse than ever. What are the stories that Aiden hasn't heard? Then he begs Aiden to walk away from it. You know, Aiden, he's not gonna let it go just that easy. So Aiden pulls out a gun. Maurice is crying, just kill me! Just kill me! Aiden! I'm gonna stop right there. Maurice said he don't know nothing about the kids being in the car. Why he drove by a car with 2 kids? So Maurice must be lying. I'm just saying. He gotta be lying because he saw 2 kids in the car. There is no such thing as, I don't know, that's like saying, I don't know, there's an animal in it. That's like saying, I don't know, there's an animal in there. And I rode past and rode a bunch of animals, a truck, big old truck off the road with a bunch of dogs in it. So anyways, moving on. So Aiden was going to shoot him, but he don't have no bullets. As soon as he turns his back, Maurice grabs a bat, jumps up, and was about to hit him. Aiden caught him off guard and whacked him with a high stick. That's what I call it. He grabbed the studio, full phone, and it sounds like Maurice panicking, trying to get away from Aiden. So, Aiden went in the back of the locker room to grab some type of bag with money in it. Went out the locker room. An unknown gangster went by looking for Maurice. He pulls out a gun. Aiden's like, where have we been? Gang member was like, what? Somebody walked up to him and said he's looking for me. That somebody is Jordy Chan. So he stops this thug, lays him down. So he stabs this thug, lays him down. Aiden walks over for him to hand him his bullets. Jordy tossed him. First of all, why would you have somebody hold your bullets for you? Jordan moves the body from some type of to form some type of settings. And Jordy, to me, he reminds me of Franco. Why I say that? Because Jordy do the same thing Franco does. You know, James Franco from General Hospital. Jordy do the same thing Franco does. At least he didn't take any damn pictures. Jordy what he's doing is he made those guys as if they shot each other. Then he explains his saying. Whatever his explanation is, he called the cops because he felt like they needed distraction. That's what happens when you dress somebody like Jordy. Mind you, the cops was already there. So Aiden tells Jordy to grab Maurice. Aiden went up there to dodge the police. So he dodged them. Breaks inside the door. While the game is on, he snuck in the room. There's a cop standing there. He throws an object to distract the cop. He was attempting to take the bait, yet he grabs the object. I would leave him. They ain't even that important. Then he gets up on the outside of the escalator, which is stupid because he would have been spotted right there. He goes upstairs to the VIP room. Cops are already in there checking everybody. They harass the two couples, and the two couples made it worse for themselves. This lady curses them out, and dude is up, standing out there talking trash. It's no help at all. The officer asks for an ID. This bonehead was refused. So the officer took a picture of his face and scanned his ID. Next thing you know, this fool got a trafficking warrant. And this lady had the nerve, and this lady, that was probably his girl, had the nerve to sit over here and say, "Man, that's messed up." I say, man, that's messed up when your man is up in the city knowing he got a damn warrant. While this is going on, people will film this shit. Wannabe dog from Menace to Society trying to get fame. Aiden gets out the room. Yeah, he got stuck and the police is about to shut the game down. He calls somebody named Bad Boy 17, which I don't know who he is. He don't show his face. Takes him to the next room. However, he got to find some security clearance. So he used the security camera to look for the security guard. Then there were police telling the guard to shut down the game while they're in the middle of the game. Mind you, the power went down to Aiden shut the power off. Aiden quickly snuck up the building. Once again, dodging cops. Once he got out the building, he barricades the door. Jordy calls him, and Jordy Maurice is already gone. He tells them where a car. He tells them there's a car waiting outside. He says something about pre-owned cars. And now he's leaving the police area, getting in the car and left. I guess that's just the beginning. What y'all think? Love y'all and good night.